Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. We're the Garso Twins. I'm Britta.
And I'm Carly.
We would love that you would subscribe down below and hit the bell so you're notified when we upload. Today we're doing our Black Friday, Cyber Week haul. Basically everything we bought around Thanksgiving and all the sales that were happening. We didn't get too much. We were pretty resistant, but let's go for what we got. Okay, I got a few things from Ulta. They were having a sale. Specifically, I wanted to shop Ulta because these About Face fluid eye paints were on sale for like $10 each. First of all, these two shades were out of stock for so long, and then they were back in stock and on sale, so I had to get them both. I got Cloned and Capulet.
I have Cloned, and it's like my favorite eyeshadow of the year.
Yeah, they're both really, well actually I've only used Capulet so far. I used it yesterday and I really loved it. I feel like even mixing these two together would be really pretty, and I couldn't beat the price, so I thought I would do like a reel and maybe do a try on of like one shade on each eye so you guys can see them in action. But I love what I'm seeing so far. And then I also got the Lana Lips All Over Golden Dry Skin Salve. I wanted to try this for a long time. When we went to Lake Arrowhead for Thanksgiving, my skin got so dry. Even Aquaphor like was not working on my lips, and people say that this is a lifesaver because of the lanolin, and the lanolin was the main ingredient in the original Bite Beauty Agave lip mask that people, including myself, loved. That did wonders for my lips, and so I thought like I'm just gonna try that because it has the same active ingredient essentially, and it is so thick. Like the way they say to use it is like squeeze it out of the tube, like it's dense, and then warm it up in your fingers and like kind of like emulsify it and then apply it. So I've been using this on my lips and then also on my under eyes, and I do think it's really helping to moisturize that area as well. So far I can't say enough good things about this. I'm like sad that I hadn't gotten it sooner. It's originally $18 and I think I got it on sale for $11, but even $18 I feel like is a really good deal because it's so effective. Okay, since I got like one thing from 3 different makeup sites, I'll just go over them because they're the only like makeup products I got. So firstly, I was placing a Kosas order, and they sort of had like a tiered discount where I think if you spent like under $50, you got 15% off. If you spent $50, you got 20% off. And then I think it went up to like 25% if you spent over another amount. So, which is really cool. I like those sales typically. Yeah. But I was buying something for Britta and I wanted to hit the $50 price because it basically just worked out that like it would have been silly for me not to. So I picked up the Kosas, I think they're called like the Weightless lipsticks in the shade Vegas. I have it on right now. I've wanted this lipstick for a really long time. I just never got it because I have so many lipsticks. And then they stopped selling these lipsticks on Sephora, and I had this in my cart many a times during the Sephora like VIB sale, but never pulled the trigger. And I'm really glad that I got it now because now they don't even have them on Sephora, so I think you can just get them on the Kosas website. But it's kind of just like a brownie nude with like a lot of like peach yellow undertone, which is like my favorite type of nude lipstick. And it's really like cushiony and soft, and it smells like vanilla. It's like a standard lipstick, and it's just a good lipstick, and I like the color. I really like Kosas products, so I'm not surprised. But I picked that up, which was a great find. And then kind of in the same color realm, Beauty Pie, I haven't ordered through them in so long.
Yeah.
But for Black Friday, which I did think was genius, they offered like 50% off most of the website to anyone. Like you didn't even have to be a Beauty Pie member. So for people that have never tried it, I feel like it was probably a really good opportunity to try some of the products. And I have used these blushes before. They're the Super Cheek Cream blushes. They're in this nice glass pot. And this is one of the new shades. They launched 2 new shades. This one is Perfect Nude.
It's really pretty.
Yeah. And the other shade is like Something Apple, which is like kind of like a bright corally red, which also looked really pretty. It looks like this. It's way warmer than I actually thought it was going to be because it's described as like a brown, like a light brown nude. And I do think there's a lot of brown in it, but it also has sort of like, again, kind of like the Kosas lipstick, like a lot of yellow, making it sort of like a brownie peach. But I have it on right now, and it's definitely my favorite of the colors I've tried from these Beauty Pie blushes. And I think it was like a nice addition to the range because they didn't really have any that was like an actual nude.
Yeah.
I really like this cream formula, so I'm happy I picked it up. Oh, and they also, it was 50% off, plus they did free shipping, which if you've ordered through Beauty Pie, sometimes their shipping can be like expensive.
Yeah.
So that's what made me pull the trigger on this. Okay, and then lastly, I haven't opened this yet, but Victoria Beckham, if you like love the brand too, you know that they never do sales besides during Black Friday. So it was 20% off everything. And I'm almost out of my lip definer in 02. I don't know how I'm not out of it because I use it like every day, but I'm down to like this much. So I just I just ordered a new one. I showed a lot of restraint on that website because this is probably like my favorite makeup brand, but I just knew I didn't need a lot of makeup, so I just wanted to get something that I know that I'll need pretty shortly. So yeah, got this. Okay, next up for me, makeup purchase wise, I got some Sydney Grace single shadows. I think they were 30 or 40% off their single shadows. And I know I talked about this last time I showed this magnetic palette that I got from Amazon. Oh, I should have put this in our Amazon page. Oh well. Anyway, Camel was the shade that I had like run out of. I hit pan on. So I knew I needed to repurchase this one because it's like my everyday crease color. I just love it so much. And so since I was placing an order, I got 3 additional shades. I'll insert swatches of them, but I got Puppy, which was described as like a neutral, like deep or like mid to deep brown. And I don't have anything like this. Like looking at my palette, it was definitely needed. It's almost like a chocolatey brown, but not super dark. Yeah. So I'm glad I got that. And then this shade was from one of the Temptalia palettes, and they released them as singles. It's called Magellan's Light, and it was described as like a rose gold with some like blue specks in it, and it's so pretty. I've worn this a couple times since I got it, and it's such a unique shadow. I'm obsessed with it. And then the last one I got is called Blue Mist, and I felt like this one would be a really pretty inner corner color as opposed to like a lavender. I feel like a lot of people do like a light lavender duochrome, but I liked the blue. I love blue, and so I got this kind of on a whim, but I just thought it was so pretty. I love the Sydney Grace shadows, and I'm so happy with the 4 that I got from them this year. Okay, I don't have this here yet, but I placed an order through Parachute. They also, I think, only do 20% off site-wide twice a year, and this is one of the times. I had previously purchased Brooke linen sheets. You have to, and like duvet cover and all of that, and honestly after like years of use, do not recommend. It just like ripped so easily. I had gone through like a few fitted sheets that were linen and just thought like, okay, well that's just a linen problem, which I do think is true. So just bought like a cheap fitted sheet on Amazon now. But then like the actual like pillowcases and sheets are like
I don't know how your pillowcases rip.
Me either. I mean, I do think that I move like when I sleep, but not that crazy.
Yeah.
So anyway, it just really crazy. Everything was ripping. So I told my boyfriend, I'm like, I'm gonna buy like a new sheet. Like I can't do this anymore. And he's like, don't get a linen. Like we are done with linen. And I was like, well, number one, I think it was Brooke linen. That's just bad quality. I think Parachute linen is better quality, but I agreed with him. I think like, you know, what's the definition of insanity or whatever?
Yeah, like doing the same thing over and over and
expecting different results. Yeah, so I don't know how to say this. I'm so embarrassed, but Percale. It's like 100%, it's their 100% cotton fabric. Like Egyptian cotton. And I got it in the shade, oh my god,
like a sandy shade?
Yeah, oh, it's called Sand, I think. I'll leave it down below. Yeah, the shade I got. But I got a top sheet and then pillowcases. And then we said like if we really like the color and the quality, we'll order the fitted sheet later on and just know we won't get 20% off, which is fine. So they haven't arrived yet, so I can't do like a review, but I'm really, really, really excited. And honestly, I think anything is going to be better quality than those Brooke linen sheets. And if anyone else has had issues with them, like let me know, because I'm just like, I'm not crazy. Well, yeah, my Brooke linen duvet ripped, so then I got a Amazon linen duvet cover, and that's been fine. My Brooke linen duvet cover is the only thing that hasn't ripped.
Oh.
And we also got Brooklyn in like duvet inserts at the time, which they're fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with those. But I'm just like have a true disdain for the sheets.
Oh yeah, and then both my fitted and flat sheet ripped, so we did end up getting parachute ones.
Yeah. Parachute's definitely better quality. So if you're going back and forth, get Parachute and use Ashley's affiliate link.
Yes, we'll link that down below too.
Okay, this is probably the thing I'm most excited about. I feel like I'm served so many Instagram ads for Jennifer Aniston's hair care line, Lo La Vie, I think is how you say it, Lo La Vie. And obviously she's like a hair icon, and so I think she could sell me anything hair related, but they released travel sizes of their Perfecting Leave-In conditioner and the Glossing Detangler, and so I thought it was the perfect opportunity to get these on a discount. They were 15% off, so I think they were like $10 or $11 each. And I only wash my hair twice a week, so I feel like even these 2-ounce bottles will last me a while, and then I can see if I like the product, and if so, I can get the full size. But I needed a new detangler because the Kristen S fragrance free has just been out of stock for like a year, and I'm also almost out of my Uncommon Magic Mist. So I really needed a detangler, so I knew I was going to get this. But then the Perfecting Leave-In, I thought like, why not? I really love my Living Proof, but maybe this is better, and I just felt like, why not try it? So if you guys have tried anything from her line, let me know if it's good. Let me know your thoughts because I'm really excited. Okay, my most fun, as you can probably tell, purchase was through Madewell. They had like crazy deals. The entire website was 50% off, and then some things were even 60% off, which I was not expecting. Like, I don't think they've ever done this. So this is what I all got. I got these like squiggly earrings, which I think are so fun and cute.
Yeah.
You guys know we love Madewell jewelry, specifically the earrings. I've had pairs that have lasted years.
Yes.
I still get so many compliments on like so many silhouettes I have that are really old from Madewell. The gold's kind of fun because it's like a brush sort of matte gold. And these are just so cute. Yeah, they're really cute. They're cuter in person than I even like thought. So love these earrings. And then my favorite purchase is this red sweater. I just had it in my mind that I wanted a red sweater. I don't really have much color in my wardrobe, and I saw this and I was like, oh, it's like a cranberry cardigan, and it has like vertical ribbing, which I love. Sorry, my hair's all over it. And it's so soft and it's such good quality. I wore it with like a white t-shirt underneath so far, but I think you could wear it with like anything underneath when it gets a little bit warmer. And it's so cute. This is my favorite thing. And I got the extra small in the top. They run really big, I think. And then I got 2 pairs of jeans, which is huge. So I'll link them down below, but I think they're the same style. Aren't they like the vintage straight?
Yeah, I think they're the vintage straight, but just link them. Oh,
yeah.
Wait, does it say there?
Yeah, they say it somewhere. Yeah, the perfect vintage straight jean. And I got, just for reference, I also think that their jeans run big. So we're a size 25, and I got petites because I have a pair of this perfect vintage straight jean that I purchased earlier this year, full price. I spent like $100 on these jeans, but I wore them all the time. But they're a little bit long. I'm 5'3", so I got the petite, and they are a little short. Like, I wish there was something right in between.
Because I got them too, but I think they're a little shorter, maybe a little taller than Carly.
Yeah, but I've decided, well, actually, at my recent doctor's appointment, they told me I was 5'3" and a half.
That's true, so maybe I'm just slightly taller than you.
Yeah. I always thought I was 5'3", and he's like, you're 5'3" and a half. I'm like, oh, I had no idea. But anyway, it's like interesting because they're the same style, but these have much more like elasticity than the light pair. But I'll link them both down below. I think these were like $50, and they're such good quality. I think these were like $70, also really good quality. And I am happier with the shorter length on me, I will say. I've already like worn them with boots and with flats, and I like how it looks with my body type much more than the ones that like go all the way down to my like shoe. So I really love both these jeans, and I'm really happy I got them. I just feel like they'll be good all year round. And Madewell jeans are really good. I had that resurgence earlier this year when I bought that black pair, and I was like, I forgot how good their jeans are and how like worth the money they are, and then they had that crazy sale. So it's meant to be.
Just a few more clothing items. So I placed a Mango order. I actually ended up returning a few pieces, which I was sad about because I was really excited about them, but they did not look good on me. I got this black long sleeve shirt. We took outfit photos last week, and like I wore this shirt, so if those are up, I'll post it or I'll link it down below on Instagram. But it's just this like black blouse that's in kind of like a stretchy thick knit, and then it has this cute slit detail on the sleeves, which I think is very like a nod to the 90s almost. And I just don't have a black button-up blouse like this, and it hangs really well on my body, like it's really flattering. So that was a great find. I think it was 30% off, so it was only like $35. And then this one is more of like a summery piece, but it looks so cute on the model that I couldn't pass it up. It's a one sleeve brown rouge top. So I think the rouging is what makes it super flattering. Like, cause it's a tight top, but then it's rouge. So it kind of like hides any imperfections in like the stomach area. And I like that it's a little bit longer because it tucks into jeans really well. So I thought for the winter I can just wear like a black blazer over it. It'd be super cute, but it would be even cuter in the summer, like without anything over top. And it's also pretty stretchy. For reference, I got, what size did I get? I got a small, I think in both, because in my opinion, Mango runs pretty small. So I always size up in their stuff, but I love both pieces. And last but not least, I got these Jenny Bird large Tome hoops in gold. I wanted them for so long, and they were slightly on sale. I think it was maybe even only like 10% off, but they never go on sale. I've been stocking them for months, and they were final sale because of this discount. So I purchased them, and then I emailed them to see if there was like trace amounts of nickel, because I have a severe nickel allergy, and they don't mention it on their website. But I also had this issue with Majuri, where I purchased a pair of earrings from them from their, what's it called? Like, I guess they're like in between, like not their fine jewelry, but it's still
called demi-fine.
Yeah, it was still expensive, like $80 for these earrings, and I had like a bad reaction right away, so I knew there was nickel in them. And then they had emailed me and said like, yeah, there could be trace amounts of nickel, and they did refund me. So good customer service, but I can't wear those earrings. So I emailed Jenny Bird, and they responded like within the hour, and these were final sale because I got them on sale. But they said if I had any issues, I could return them, no problem. And they can't really guarantee that there's no nickel, but like to their knowledge, like they don't, manufacture with nickel in their product. And I haven't had any sensitivities to them. They're fairly lightweight. I think they're very chic. They go with everything. Like, I feel like I can dress them up or down. I've worn them like every day since I've gotten them. So I want to try more from her because the customer service was 10 out of 10. I love these hoops, like the way they look and their silhouettes in general. So I'm going to try more from their brand for sure. Okay, and that's it for our haul video. Let us know what you guys got during all of the sales, and we'll see you in the next video.